Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. I have had a lot of just personal life stuff going on recently. I had medical issues. I had surgery recently, but everything's all good now. I am doing much better. But yeah, I've kind of been away from YouTube for a little bit, and I'm just trying to get back into the swing of, posting videos again. So today I wanted to share with you guys this little speed paint I did to kind of mentally prepare myself for Inktober, which is literally coming up, I think, on Sunday. So yeah, I haven't been doing a lot of art making really. Like I said, I've just had a lot of stuff going on, and so trying to get back into it. And if you know me, you know I am a digital artist first and traditional artist second. So Inktober is kind of a challenge for me, to be honest. I'm going to try and approach it a little bit differently this year, just from a, I guess, mental standpoint. I guess from like just the way that I process it normally is just, I feel like I normally have these high expectations for my Inktober pieces, and consistently making really like high quality art. I know this sounds bad, but like it's hard. It's tough to do, for me anyway. So I feel like if I just kind of set the bar fairly low for the art making that I do, I hope that it'll help me kind of muscle through and power through the upcoming month. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I feel like if you struggle with that too, with Inktober, of your pieces not looking great, like just because I think you have to like step back and process that you're literally making something every day for 31 days. So I feel like it's unfair to yourself to assume that all of these pieces that you make have to be like top tier amazing, because I think that's just not as realistic, especially if you're a younger artist or you're not used to working traditionally. And that's kind of where I fall into, of like, I don't draw traditionally very often, and so when I do, it's just not as good as my digital art skills. And yeah, it's just something that I think as artists we have to kind of work to get better at. I do think Inktober, if you haven't participated in this challenge before, I think it is a great way to improve your skills. An example of this is, I remember Loish a few years ago. She, obviously she's a big digital artist, but she did an Inktober, and the drawing that she did on day 1, she redrew on day 31, I guess. And I mean, the difference was amazing. Like the very first one obviously looked good from the beginning, but the second one that she did, the redraw, I mean, you could see that she was so much more confident in her skills. And so I think, especially if you want to get better at traditional art, which I do, I want to get better at traditional art. That's like been a big goal of mine. So if that's something that you want to do, where you just want to get better at traditional art, practicing and drawing every day is gonna get you so much further. And yeah, even if you want to do this challenge, with digital art, that's totally cool. Like I've seen, a lot of artists do this challenge with digital art or just different mediums, and there's really no limit on what you can do. This challenge is just really good for improving where you want to improve, I think. And I think if you look at it that way, that's another thing, I talked about trying to change my mindset this year. And I think that's another way that you can look at it, is if you're not happy with the things that you're drawing every single day for Inktober, I think it's good to remember that this is just a stepping stone to getting to where you want to be. So if you want your skills, let's say you want to get better at drawing animals, and the first like 10 days of this challenge, you don't like the way that the animals are looking, you think they look dumb, whatever, they look like potatoes, I don't know, you can look at them and just objectively say, well, this doesn't look good, this isn't where I want to be, but this gets me one step closer to that point where I want to be. Because no artist starts out just drawing amazingly at everything. It always takes practice. And another bit of, I guess, advice I would give if you are looking to start Inktober this year, I think one thing that, really helps is to know specifically what you want to work on. So if you, let's say, like I said before, if you specifically want to get better at drawing animals, you can try to find a way to incorporate animals into every drawing. Or if you want to get better at drawing like boys or men or, whatever, things that you're not, maybe aren't used to drawing, you can try that. Or if you want to get better at composition, I think it helps if you do a challenge like this to just find something to focus on. Okay, that's gonna do it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!